We're live.
Wow.
I know, right?
It's been so long.
Like, look cute. Cute. We have a ton of stuff though.
We do.
And let's do a disclaimer right before we start. So I just got on my laptop and it is uploading or downloading Windows 11. So if we cut off, that's why.
And we had a little weird power surge earlier that shut the phones down. So we just don't know what
that didn't happen over at in my building. So we are in the game room.
Mm-hmm. We should welcome you to Coffee Talk. This is our first time since August.
No, like July.
Yeah.
July. So
anyway, like we have missed you, and I'm sure you have missed us.
We'd like to think so anyway. We have so much. I have a whole I of course have the list. I have a whole list. This is yours and this is mine. What do you want to do first? Why don't you do yours first? Because yours is more exciting.
Oh, I got lots of stuff. Oh, wow. So, big news for the town of Garner and the senior center.
Alicia.
Oh, hey, Alicia. Big news for the Garner Senior Center and the town of Garner. We applied for some federal grant money back in the spring, and we got it, which is very unusual. I mean, it was a pot of money that was available to municipalities, and so excited to be able to say that we're getting $500,000 from the federal government for refurbishment of the senior center. So all those things that you guys have been complaining about hopefully will be fixed. And we are welcoming Deborah Ross tomorrow, Congresswoman who was in our district. I think she's been moved to another district now. But anyway, and so all these people from DC are coming, and tomorrow.
So we have to put lipstick on again tomorrow.
I know.
What?
I know. I had to go.
Don't even go there.
I felt like I needed to explain what I was going to be wearing to everyone so they knew it was going to be okay. Anyway, it's a big deal.
TV cameras or anything?
Yeah, there's going to be media and that kind of thing. So this is a big deal for us, and it's going to take so many things off the table that we have been wanting to do and have been sitting on a list for way too long, probably. But we're just so grateful to have the money, and it's going to help us do all these great things.
Thank you, Alicia. These are the people talking.
Thank you.
And this up here is how many people are watching us.
Only 4, but by the end of this, once they find out we're back,
right,
we're going to be like famous.
We want to be YouTubers, man.
Viral.
Yeah, we want to be YouTubers.
Be viral.
What's that say?
The other good.
Can I just get out of here?
I don't know. That's a scary little thing.
I know.
Okay. All right. So the other thing, and this is exclusive for our Coffee Talk
viewers.
Just saying,
viewers,
our viewers are getting this information before anyone else.
Yep.
So don't tell anyone. But on Monday, and this has nothing to do with the federal grant, just so I can explain this. We found out a couple months ago that the Garner Senior Center is the Senior Center of the Year. We were voted on by our peers with the North Carolina Senior Center Alliance. Which is really an honor. There's been 7 names so far, and we got it. And it's thanks to you all for your support, and thanks for our partners and all these wonderful things that we do here. But we couldn't do it without you, and I'm so glad to be. We are so glad to be accepting this award for the Garner Senior Center on Monday at 9:30. So before you see the press release, you'll know that this is happening. It's going to be.
So Leslie's coming.
Yeah, Leslie Green from North Carolina Division of Aging.
It's a nice trophy.
Yeah, it is. So we're super excited about that.
But it's hidden.
Yeah. Now, the other thing I have to tell you about is the Gardening for Life grant. I love them. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just taking care of business.
Well, the thing is, it was the gardening thing that
really got us the
and it was Todd. Yeah. I went to Todd while you were gone and said, I think we have a really good shot at this, because Megan had already done a bunch of the work already for the annual report or something.
Right. So we had some information,
Todd
Riddick, who's our new manager for the athletics and senior. I guess I don't even know what his title is. Anyway, he's a superintendent.
I don't know my title.
But we knew Todd before then because he worked with us with Senior Games.
Through Raleigh.
Maybe we should segue into senior games.
after this. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but we knew
In
we worked.
gardening.
I probably worked with Todd for about 6 years, but now he's
Yeah.
our supervisor, and we're super excited to have
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. But he's the one that actually filled out the stuff for the senior center.
Yes, for the award.
Yeah, for the award.
Yeah.
So that, because I just couldn't do it. I was like, look,
Got too much
I,
going on.
I can't do this. So that's and gardening. Do you want to come back to gardening?
Yeah, I'll come back to gardening.
So senior games.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to segue into senior games. So I am by default was elected, because this is what happens when you don't go to a meeting. You get volunteered to do everything. So this year I am the Silver Arts coordinator, and usually I just do the Folly show, but this year I'm responsible for everything. But of course, Torrey's going to help me because
I
I've
am.
never done
I tried
the whole
to
thing before.
I tried to retire last year from
She
senior
can't.
games.
She can't.
But
But you haven't had to go to any of the meetings or anything.
I know,
So
it's
that,
been- yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's been good. But so anyway, senior games, Wake County Senior Games, pretty big deal. That you can start registering them. I think it's only the month of February, and everything is online as it was last year. And you could do athletics, like we do a track and field day where there's foot races, there's jumping, long jumping, softball
there are field
throw, there's
events,
all kinds of field events.
track events.
We have bicycle racing. We've done that.
Mhm.
I've been a judge at horseshoes,
bocce, horseshoes.
bocce, yeah,
Yeah. So
basketball,
right, basketball.
pool.
Yeah, billiards, and we have actually a state winner for
John.
Yeah, John is one
Yep.
of our.
He's a pool shark. So definitely look into that. I have been posting some of that stuff on the Facebook page. I have a schedule that I'll be posting more. But if you want more information, I'll put it in the chat box. But it's wcseniorgames.org, and I definitely for the senior games, just to let you know, for the Silver Arts, I've gotten Rosalind Sorrell to be one of the judges.
Oh, she is
She's a big deal.
a local but big deal,
deal.
name in the theater groups
Yep.
around here.
And Kim Yarbrough will be back.
Kim Yarbrough.
And I haven't heard from Jean yet, but I would be shocked if Jean
Gars.
doesn't do it. She's been doing
line
it.
dance. So we've
forever.
always specialized in the Silver Arts component, which no other no other state in North Carolina, no other state but North Carolina offers Silver Arts, which is another component for us. So it's really nice to have people that are artists be acknowledged as well as just athletics.
Right. So besides the show that we do, which will be April 5th, and it's free. It's over at the Garner Performing Arts Center, GPAC. There's also, you can submit jewelry making and doll making, wood carving,
needlework,
acrylics,
quilting,
water,
and
photography.
And the show is how we're going to do it is we're going to set up in the lobby of the GPAC the day of the Performing Arts show.
We did that last year.
And it really did.
Nice.
It gave a lot of exposure, and we can actually recognize those artists on site.
And my plan, we'll see how it goes, see how many people we have coming. And this is we'll see. I would like to during the show, there are times when the set changes are a little bit longer. So while that's happening, we may end up closing the curtains.
Yeah, I know.
And giving awards out. And Amy, what is Amy's last name? Do you know? I know. Amy is awesome. She's adorable. She's the new director.
Pridgeon. Amy
Thank
Pridgeon.
you. Over at the Performing Arts Center. She is going to be our MC. And she's going to sing the national anthem.
Nice.
I had no idea she was
Welcome
so
aboard,
gifted.
Amy. You didn't know what you were getting into
I'm
when
fond
you
that
started
Scott
working for.
Honeycutt can't help us this year, though. But he has a new grandbaby coming. So Sharon's going to do it. And John has been involved since the
And he's got a
get-go,
great
so-
speaking voice. He'll do great with us.
Oh, we've got Amy.
That's it.
So we'll see if John has
By the way,
to
it's
do it.
coffee talk.
It is.
Get your
talk.
coffee.
So
Let's
that's
talk.
this. So you are only to hear. You still have these two. Next Monday, the 23rd, that's going to be a busy day. My life class starts at 1:30. It's Live Independently Forever. If you have not taken this 6-week class, it is for people that are afraid of falling, that need work on balance, strength, core strength, lateral stability, that type of thing. We do all of the exercises sitting in a chair, and then those that can stand up and do those standing up. And it is a evidence-based program. So I do.
It was 100% developed by this smart girl.
Well, yeah, I've done it before, but thank you. But you do a fitness assessment ahead of time, and then after completing 2 6-week sessions, we do another fitness assessment. If you have not taken the class, just come on Monday, check it out, see if it's something that you want to do. If it is, after class, we can set up a time for you to come back for your fitness assessment, and you can pay for the class. I think it's like $10 if you're a resident for 6 weeks. Just less than $2.
I think most of our viewers and almost anyone over the age of 65 is probably concerned about falls every once in a while. Our balance gets off, and this really does help with stability. And seen lots of it is, but I've seen differences in people. I watched Penny, who won't mind us talking about her, but she had a really nasty fall, and watched her come back from that because she took life, and really attributed a lot of that.
But there's a lot. I mean, seriously, if they come in. Walkers, wheelchairs, scooters, canes. So I go very slow. We take lots of breaks. Like, it's not for somebody that takes my aerobic class on Tuesdays. Like, they would go crazy. It would be way too easy for them. I definitely wanted to double check with everybody that you're getting my newsletters that I send out every month. And so you need to be on our email list. If you are not receiving the newsletters, give me a call, or if you go to our website, on our title page, our main page, there is a little box over on the right-hand side that you can put your email in, and then you'll be on our email list. What else? YouTube. I've been running this YouTube channel since COVID started. That was a learning experience and a half. So I've been putting all of the YouTube videos that we have been posting on Facebook. Even this will end up going on a coffee talk. All of our coffee talks are all on there. So it's just go to YouTube and search for the Garner Senior Center. So if you can't make it to a class, like, there are every instructor has their classes. I have them posted on there, as well as other stuff like the last year's the Silver Arts Folly stuff. I have stuff that the town has put on.
It really is entertaining if you're looking for something to do on a dreary day, or I didn't feel well enough to come out. To be able to take a 30-minute class.
They're only 20 to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yeah. And there's chair fitness and chair aerobics and chair yoga and regular yoga.
Line dance.
Lots of line dance stuff. Tony's been doing boot camp type stuff on there lately. Alex, welcome to Alex Lewis.
Yes.
New Zumba instructor. He is, I taped last Thursday. I'm editing them right now, and I will start posting the new videos, not tomorrow, but next Friday. I'm going to probably do them on Fridays. We were talking about something else with Zoom. So Alex is starting to do the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th Tuesdays, and then I do the 2nd and the 4th Tuesdays. So there's that. Fitness Pass.
Oh yeah,
that's been another struggle.
We changed it this year. In the past, we've had 2 cards. One, when we first got back from COVID, we started giving everyone a basic membership card. That's no longer needed, but we do ask you to come by and register with us so that we know that you signed a liability waiver, and to participate in any of our programs we offer for free of charge. Even the other ones, so I have it set up so that if you sign up to do Tai Chi or Life, or a Step Up, or Extra Shuffle, like any of the extra charged classes, the fitness room, you don't have to sign another waiver. So you need to be a member of the free membership to the senior center. You don't have to be a resident of Garner.
No.
There's no fee involved with that. Now, our Fitness Pass, we're trying to get more in line with what the Recreation Center has done. Now that we're all part of the same team, However, we have different pots of money. There's been some confusion about about that. Last
Many
year,
account codes.
yeah, last year we were because the recreation center was brand new. We were coming off of COVID. People were allowed to walk in the gym with our fitness pass. Well, they need to be able to. We needed to be able to put those two together. So you will have to pay for two things. However, we're looking into how we can change that and make it a little bit more cohesive.
But one card.
One card. So if
So
you
they're
already are a member at the, if you already have a white card, which is what they issue.
The little
at-
ones.
Yeah. A white
We
card
should have
that
brought one.
they issue at the rec center, then all we need to do is add a membership to that card.
Yes.
Your number is still the same.
Yes.
And we are taking pictures, and that's just for us to know who you are.
I
And
have
that's all.
a cool story about the numbers. I told you this yesterday. So Arnita Woodard
Oh, yeah.
comes
Yeah,
to me
yeah.
the other day and she's like, oh, Nancy, please don't be mad at me. Like, please don't yell at me. And I'm like thinking in my head, oh, good Lord, what is she going to tell me? She says, I lost my card. I went, oh, you lost your card.
What?
Like, you're supposed to pay for that. I have no idea how much, what account code that
Yeah, what are
goes
we
in.
supposed to do?
So let's like not even deal with that. So I go in to get her a new card and I look and I said, Arnita, you're number 2.
Right. You
Like-
don't want to give up number 2.
I was like, do you really want? And she was like, I see your point. No, I don't. So she went home
And
and she
found it.
found it. Yep, she found number 2. So I was like, oh my gosh, like you don't want to give up number 2. And then another girl, Lucy Perez, came in and she had lost one. She brought her card back to me today, the new card, so we can just reuse it because the number's still good.
Oh, okay.
So I
Okay.
just stuck it back in my drawer.
Try not to lose it.
Yeah, don't lose it. I don't even know.
The thought, I know it right now we're not using them for anything like to swipe, but
Right.
we have there's some supply chain issues that are keeping us from having a
Swipe machine.
swipe machine.
I think it's
and
gonna
we're
be
going
just
to-
like a notebook or
A notebook,
something, right?
that you'll have a scanned
Like
card,
a tablet.
but you'll have a thing that you scan your card in on.
And I am personally hoping that when you do that, you there'll be places to check off what you're going to do that day. It looked
That's
like
going to be, that might be what a lot of this money from the federal grant is going to help us with some technology upgrade. And right now, currently, we won't be able to do that. It will show us who's in the building, and it'll show us times that people are in the building if we know that they're taking class.
When I was looking at it with Alicia that day, we had that meeting and she came over to talk to us about it. A whole list of stuff came up.
Yeah, we might be
So
able
I
to
don't
work.
know.
Yeah,
I
we'll have
haven't- I
to.
don't
There's
know
a
if I have
lot.
to
There's a
mess
big
with it. I
learning
haven't had a
curve
chance to mess with it yet.
with us.
But
and our
that's the
recreation
hope. So we
software.
don't have to count anymore. That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be real nice. So the fitness pass now is good for a year. So if you join in March, it doesn't in the past, it's gone from January 1st to December 31st.
Annual. Now it's a
And it didn't matter when you joined,
revolving year.
you only paid till the end of the year. Recurring? Are you thinking recurring? I don't know what you're trying to say. Okay. And this is how we roll. Whatever. So
It's the word that you can't remember.
yeah, that happens. It'll come to you later.
Mhm.
It's part of getting old. Sorry, but it's true. And Gladys said to me once, that is because our heads, as you get older, are so full of important information that it just takes longer for the
It
stuff to reach
does.
the top.
It just.
And I'm going to go, and I've
There's
gone
girls
with
in
that for
filing
years.
cabinets. I remember Britt that used to work at the auditorium. She said, "Yeah, got to hit the girls with the filing cabinets. Make sure that they're in the right
There
category."
you go. I like that too. So, of course, now I forget. Fitness Pass. So now, if you join in March, though, it's good for a year, and it won't expire till the next March. And I think you'll get an email saying that it's
It's
time
due.
for you to renew. I think so. We did start a new free fitness room.
Mhm.
That's been there for a while. Very well used. It's all donated equipment. So
It is commercial-ish. It's not, but when it's gone,
It'll go in
it's
the
gone.
dumpster.
So we can't guarantee what's going to be in that room, but it's been
Right.
really nice to be able to use nice.
Have it
I think
available.
some of the equipment has come from the Garner Police Department. It was already being used for employees to use. So it is good quality commercial equipment. It's just the bicycle may be not as commercial as some of the other things we have.
Look who's on, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
So Lynn, I went through that whole list and all the numbers are right now.
Yes, we
She
got it
came
all
and told
fixed.
us we made a mistake. No,
or we do it all
no,
the time.
we fix that.
Yeah.
We have to fix that.
We have
We
to
have to
fix
fix
those
that. I
things.
can't do that. We talked about Alex. Super quick dance fusion with Kimberly McGee begins next Thursday at 6:30. She is doing, she's into salsa lately. So I think it's going to be very salsa-ish. And in the new brochure, she's calling it something Dance Fusion World Journey or World Tour or something world something. So it's going to be a lot of more music and dances from other places. In the,
You
in
know,
the-
did you know she's teaching at a school in Wake Forest, and she's teaching dance and culture and
Oh, cool.
world culture and
Oh,
different.
nice.
Yeah,
No, I didn't
so
know
it's
that.
really exciting.
She never told me that.
I just talked to her.
So there's no class this tonight. She's
Okay.
on break. Just so you
Okay,
know.
good to know.
Because one of us is usually here at night when she gets here. That's about all I have. Why don't you finish yours, and then if we have time,
Okay.
I have more stories. I talked about it.
I know you people, the wonderful people with Gardening for Life.
Yeah.
I've been wondering where I've been. I apologize. Anyway, little life setbacks, but
Cherry did a good job.
She did a great job. So we are going to be we actually asked for an extension with the grant giver, the Next 50 organization, so to help us expand into the spring a little bit more. We are going to finish up our first year, our inaugural Gardening for Life on February 23rd. So save the date. For anyone that has been coming to Gardening for Life, you guys did such a wonderful job, and it'll give us a chance to recognize you as well as our sponsors with Interfaith Food Shuttle, some of the people that have come and presented, like Stephanie Schaefer, and just so many people that have been kind enough to
What's
give.
the name of that group that you like that you might have take over? Where are they from? They're so cute.
Oh, so Sweet Peas,
Yes,
which
they're
is
so cute.
organic gardening initiative here in Garner. They are going to be helping us with some of the new ideas that are going to
They're so
happen.
cute.
And we're leaning towards being fully organic, which at first we were a little scared after talking to some people about becoming fully organic. But in hindsight, we really didn't. We organically farmed the things we did in our raised beds.
What are you going to do with those collards? Everybody keeps asking me if they
I've
can
cut
have
them down and given them to Herschel and
Oh,
some
you
other
gave
people.
some?
Yeah,
There's still
yeah.
some out there.
There's only a handful.
Okay.
The cabbage never really came to full cabbageness.
Okay.
So,
Okay. But I know that Cherry too was talking about letting some of the stuff go to seed,
right.
so that everybody could see.
it
what
may
the
look
seeds
rough,
looks like.
but you
Yeah, we're
let
doing
it
for
sit
a
there. Yeah,
purpose.
we do it on purpose. And the Public Works Department built us some new beds. We're having a
Yeah.
fence put in so that people that rent the building on the weekends don't get in and start dilly-dallying and eating our food, or
You need
harvesting. Yeah.
signs.
Well, having that fence is going to help, and hopefully it'll add to.
It wasn't the people renting though. It was like people walking by with their kids, or kids skateboarding like down
Yeah,
in the park
on the
and stuff.
weekends and nights and
Yeah,
things
they
like
were
that.
like taking
But-
peppers. I'd be like,
Which is fine. I mean,
It
it's,
is.
the idea is to share, but
Yeah.
we'd like to do it where we're sharing with people that are actually contributing to the garden first, and then otherwise we'll do that. This is still a teaching garden. We've got lots of exciting programs coming up. I know that Sweet Peas is going to be offering some educational components. One of them being, I'd asked about raising mushrooms on, oak logs, that kind of thing, and they're planning on doing something in February about that. I can't remember the other topic. I'm waiting on a call back. But just realize we have not forgotten you, Gardening for Lifers, and you have been wonderful. We started out about 50 strong, but we have a solid probably 20 that have been regularly coming to almost every single class and helping us with these things that we couldn't do. We couldn't do this alone. So
yep. Joe
with ukulele, our ukulele class is resumed. We have a new day and time. So beginning next week, Mondays at 10 o'clock will be our new time. With
and they like
ukulele.
this room.
This room is our game room, and it is carpet, and it helps with the absorption
they
of
like
sound.
this room.
Yeah. And
There's
so
a
anyway,
bunch of
they're
them
having
now.
they're having a lot of fun.
They performed at Christmas.
Yeah, they're having a
like
lot
they
of
did
fun.
Christmas songs. I mean, these are people that have never done it before.
And hopefully one of my
Like, how
friends is
crazy.
going to start coming in and playing bass with them, because the bass really helps pull the band together. But it's a ukulele band, and you can start anytime. There's quite a bit of homework you
It's
have
free.
to do, but it is free of charge.
And Joe is into it. Like
That's what he wanted from the get-go.
He is like every day, every he's like, can you do this? Can you do that? I mean, he is like so excited. I love him.
I don't know if you know this, but when he first approached us about it, he had I can't remember where he was living before, but he had started a ukulele band with them.
It's supposed to be easy to learn.
It is. I have one. I've been
But
working
you're
on.
musically inclined.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
No, just because your spouse is a musician does not mean you're musical. You're musical at all. So that has nothing to do with it.
Like I can't.
But I'm a big fan of music.
You are. You are. You're much better than I am. You're like way more diverse as far as music goes. She'll even listen to Taylor Swift when I'm in her car. She hates it, but she does anyway.
It's painful.
It's
I try not to put her in my car very often.
I know, because I'm like, I can't listen to this. Like, let's listen to.
Or you listen? Yeah, we were having to
Taylor
listen to
Swift.
like Taylor Swift and Depeche Mode and
Yeah, I like those. Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it. So the other thing is, I was thinking about this Monday. Like I'm waiting for a new baby to
Yes,
come
you
any
are.
second. Like my
She's
daughter,
not expecting, just so you
Yeah,
know.
boy, that would be a miracle. My daughter Shayna, that's in Charlotte, is due. I think her actual due date is next Tuesday, but she's already dilating, and there's all this drama because the baby is breech. And I sent her all of these exercises yesterday, just like stand on her head with a flashlight between her legs to like get the go to the light, baby Ryan, go to the light. But I have committed to being there while she's in the hospital and at least 2 days afterwards. Now, if she has a cesarean, I might have to stay even longer because she does have another one that isn't quite two yet.
Possibility that Nancy
If I'm
might
not,
be out.
I might be like just gone.
That's okay.
I've been like taking
These
my
are the
phone with me
important
to
things.
bed.
These are the important things in life.
So if you do plan on coming Monday for life, and I'm not going to be there, I will
We'll call
post
everybody.
something on Facebook. Well, they haven't all signed up,
Right.
so
pay attention to the Facebook.
But I said to the few I've talked to on the phone, and I'm starting to tell people this because I thought of it today, and said, hey, I'm really sorry if you get there and I'm not there. Like go, like I'm so sorry, but
go use the exercise
go
room.
walk,
Go
walk or
room
something, yeah. And I've told my step class on Wednesdays they're actually gonna they have voted to come to class anyway if I'm not there.
Right, they worked it out themselves.
They did.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do a YouTube video because it's my step class is over at the rec center and there are big, huge, gigantic TVs in there. And then one of the girls does that something with a P. Peloton. I thought that was the mirror thing.
I don't know how
that you like
works.
did on the mirror, but she had it on her phone, so she can mirror. She's obviously not 50. She's like probably 30. She can mirror her phone by Bluetooth to the TV over there. So that's interesting. Cast. I thought it was mirror.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know either. So did I tell you super quick? So Jerry, my boyfriend Jerry, so he's been playing with those girls. He played again this morning. Those 3 pretty girls.
Yeah, there's
like
so
2
the
more
new
of them.
senior.
Like 5
the new
now.
senior looks a lot younger than we do for sure.
Oh my god. Do you know for ages and ages and ages, like I was like the youngest.
I know.
Person in my aerobic group. I am not anymore. Like, oh my God, when people come in and they're only like 60s, I'm like, damn.
I know.
When did I become so old? I don't know how that happened. But anyway, he is having a ball with these girls, and they came in again today and said that like he actually slammed it a couple times because I told him they want you to slam it, like they want to up their game, and he was like, I'm not doing that to women, like I'm not. But I guess he did today. So I'll have to find out.
They're going to turn it on him, and
they've been slamming it. Oh no, he said like
ever since I've worked, I started working here in this building probably 26 years ago. So I remember I was like, oh, I'm gonna play table tennis with these people, and I'm 30. I'm like, oh,
you weren't even 30.
No, yeah,
were you?
Yeah, I was kind of 30ish. Anyway, so I went in and playing table tennis with some this group. They
it's probably
killed.
Nancy and Jesse McGrew,
it was
right?
They killed me. killed me. I mean, I was walking out of there panting and sweat. Yeah, it was something.
I played pickleball once with Jesse McGrew, and who is now passed. Bless his heart, like bless God rest his soul.
He ran the.
He was like,
race, didn't
Nancy, you need to watch the ball.
You're
I'm
not,
not
a
good,
hand-eye
no.
coordination
Which is
person.
weird because I'm a gamer. Like I don't know why. But anyway, I can't think. It's a new baby. That's it for me.
That's all I got, but that was a lot.
That was a lot. Thank you all so much for coming. Oh, let me put that email thing in there, and I'll do that right now after we sign off. I can still do it. And keep in touch and let us know what you think about everything.
And we'll be back on February the 16th.
I have no idea.
One of those days. Anyway, we'll have another one
But
next
like the
month.
third Thursday. Do we do
Glad
like the
to be
third Thursday?
yeah, glad to be back.
I'm so glad she's back. All right. Peace out, people. Wait, I got to figure this out. There we go. Yay. And